Hi everyone, Drajan here, and I have been using the mode tempo for around 2 weeks now, and here are my thoughts. The tempo is mode's first symmetrical 60% keyboard, which is a bit of a misnomer since there are a couple of symmetrical 60% layouts that use the 7U spacebar. This is what the hobby calls an HHKB layout, which they probably didn't want to use in marketing to avoid getting sued, and that's fine. This is a relatively underserved layout in the market since most designers are doing TKLs, 65% or FRLs, which seem to be the new hotness nowadays. The HHKB layout, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful keyboard layouts since it allows you to have a symmetrical cascade of the mods down to the spacebar, and that is the reason why I own a couple of keyboards on this layout. So first, let's go to the tempo design and build quality. To put it simply, it's a beautiful keyboard. The accent bar at the top goes well with the HHKB layout and the back just exudes elegance. It is a well-designed board with a beautiful top and side profile, especially since this is a one-piece construction, so you don't have the usual seam that you get with boards with a top and bottom case. The tolerances are tight and it looks really great, however you need to be careful when using a keycap puller on the sides since you may scratch it like I did here due to the tight spacing between the case and the keycaps. I suggest removing the PCB assembly first before you remove your keycaps. When built, the tempo weighs around 1.5 kilos or 3.3 pounds, which is a really good weight for a 60% keyboard. Going to the typing experience, the tempo has 6 mounting points, 4 at the top and 2 at the bottom where you slot in these mounting blocks. You then drop in the PCB assembly and fasten it at 2 points to avoid it from falling off. I like what Mode is trying to do here with this one-piece construction, but I think the mounting system needs a bit more refinement. Here are my nitpicks. 1. Having 4 mounting points at the top and 2 at the bottom means that the top row will always be stiffer than the bottom. That translates to the top row sounding quite hollow. 2. The fastener and the block mount system restrict the PCB assembly's movement, so it will introduce a bit of hollowness into the board, especially if you fasten it tightly. In my opinion, the plate will likely benefit from a couple of flex cuts or some leaf springs, but I can see how that will be hard to implement with this design without sacrificing the structural integrity of the plate. The good thing is that you do get foams and 4 types of mounting blocks, so you can mix and match to get a sound and typing feel that you like. For this video, I decided to make 2 builds, one with MX Blacks since everyone knows how they sound, so it should be a good reference, and the second one is with modes Tomorrow Tactile Switch and Anthracite keycaps in case you want to buy a bundle from Mode. For my builds, it was a mixed bag in terms of sound. The build with the MX Black sounded okay, but had a bit of hollowness and was a bit uneven sounding on the areas near the fasteners. I like the one with the tactile switches better since it didn't sound as hollow as the MX Black build. Sound tests will be at the end of the video. So, going to the price and overall value, the Mode Tempo starts at $259, which is a fantastic price. You get a carrying case and a lot of freebies like a screwdriver and a keycap puller. I have to say that price is hard to beat for something that looks as premium as this. The competition right now on the market is the Geonworks Frog Mini, which is actually available in stock and will be priced around the same area, but your shipping rates may vary. Looks-wise, the Mode Tempo blows the Frog Mini out of the water, especially with that ugly weight at the back of the Frog Mini. The Tempo has a more bouncy typing experience, but the Frog Mini sounds a bit better in my opinion. If you like a good-looking keyboard, go Mode Tempo. If you like good sound, Frog Mini. Overall, the Mode Tempo is a fantastic-looking keyboard that has some shortcomings on the sound department, but at $259, it is definitely something that I recommend. And that's all for this video. I leave you with the 2 sound tests and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!